Hello, folks.
What's going down, everybody? It's your boy Big Druski.
It's Stack 5, what up?
And as y'all can hear in the background, happy 4th of July.
Flashbacks to Vietnam.
Oh my God, Charlie!
Cartman. They killed Kenny.
You
Man
bastard!
down. Man down. Medic. It's 4th of July, folks.
And it's the first time we can actually smoke weed. Recipe motherfucking nationally. Goddamn! How do you feel about that? Resident chef in the making. How do you feel about weed being motherfucking
Let's, we smoking on this marijuana.
Marijuana,
Now, folks. Not marijuana, but marijuana. I'm not sure.
It's something from...
Let's break open the packages.
Got a wrong one, like a White Widow aftertaste to it.
Blunts provided by Dutch Masters. Look, we see you comment every goddamn time.
Every post.
Hit the like on all the posts.
Come on, we about to be sponsored in another situation. You better get on that hype.
Hey, look, Dutch Masters, all we need is for you to send over a box.
Marijuana is an indica hybrid.
Ooh.
It's 18% THC, 0.063% CBD, 0.006% CBN. Excuse me.
How much CBD is in this?
0.063. But you can feel it.
Almost a gram.
Almost, but you can feel
Or
it.
almost we'll call it a gram.
Yeah.
But in percentage-wise, so it's almost 1% CBD to 100% THC.
But
or to what, 10? Would you say 10%?
18.
Oh, 18.
If you want to get accurate, 18.168.
That's not too bad.
No. It's kind of...
Indica hybrid means it won't knock you out like right away. Which
It'll take its time.
Yeah, it'll take its time because it's got the sativa.
And, that's what I like. I like the couch potato at first. They get hit with the energy, and then later on have the smooth come down.
See, I like
I'll
both.
chill when I'm smoking, and that's my couch potato time.
Right.
And once I'm done smoking, maybe 20 minutes after, I'll be up and come on, let's get it.
And you don't even feel like you're high. Like once
I do, but I feel comfortable. Like I could get my daily routine done.
Yeah. Yeah, I like kind of getting hit, going, oh shit, I'm high, cooling out for a second, and then getting up to like make a bowl of food, and then get up and get out to doing what we're doing. Exactly. Folks, y'all are going to hear fireworks all throughout this thing. This is Vegas. We don't stop. We haven't stopped in like 2 days.
Man, they've been going bananas.
Bruh, the whole hood's been going crazy.
I've seen them over on my end going, 8, 9 in the morning, lighting shit off. Like,
serious?
Dude. Yeah, I'm like, why? You're wasting it.
9 o'clock in the morning? Yesterday?
3 days ago. They're lighting off in daytime. I'm like, why? You can't see nothing. All you hear is bang, bang. I'm like, why?
That's wild. So
Tough Titty is usually our ashtray getter, but she's not here today.
Tough Titties, our ashtray getter, our fire
Shout out
bartender,
to the working class.
Our CO parole officer.
Hey, get out of the line.
Yo, but we got some news, bro.
Yes.
We got some news for the listeners, for the people who follow us on Instagram.
I hope they do.
If you don't follow us on Instagram,
follow us on iHeart.
Yo, please hit
follow us on Speaker.
Yo,
SoundCloud.
If
YouTube.
you're hitting us on iHeart, like,
come
thank
on,
you.
Instagram, IG me, Facebook, run that. We need it all.
But
all the folks, all the fans, all the growers and cultivists and activists, we love you.
We
Tune in.
And so our main sponsor, Rainman, Spacebucket, Microgrows.
Yes.
You can find their store on Etsy, and you can find their newest bucket in our grow op
soon.
Oh my gosh! Have you seen? Did you see the video?
You know what? After I sent you that picture, that LED the whole stick light, double light.
Yeah.
I want that. After seeing that, I want that, and I just want to say, fuck everything. Let's do houses.
Bruh.
With 4 or 5 of those.
LEDs.
Pitch black all day long.
Well, the one that we're getting, so the one that we have is 135 watts, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna use that one for veg.
Folks, I grab my 40, the cap's off, I go to take the cap off, stoner move. The cap ain't there.
Bro, we haven't hit the whole blunt yet. What are you doing?
Oh, I've been focused on too many things. You know me, I spread myself thin.
You do. You got your hand in the cookie jar.
You got to.
And there's a
Folks,
finger on
if
each
anything's going to work, you got to pan out in many directions. Shout out to our neighbors for buying that big shit.
Yo, fireworks show looking real nice.
Love it.
But we're getting 185 watt LED.
Straight up blade.
Suggested strictly for flour. So
Now, I need one of the first ones, so I can get the sherbet started. Because I want to start sherbet.
okay.
That'd be nice for, what do you think, fall? Right before spring?
Right before spring, we do it right.
Because we have that season all year. We have that whole all year season. So I want to do sherbet in the bucket though,
You're already on 5.
and see what comes out of our sherbet.
My dad wrote those up. He said you should
So we've got questions.
Yes, folks,
We've got talking points this week. Oh shit, we're
have-
becoming a real show.
we are.
God damn, we got talking points?
Hold on, I took it as we were a show when we got that sponsor.
comment.
Shout out
We
to Mostly
were-
Safe
Questions, you know, we'll
on IG.
answer them right here.
Mostly safe.
CJ,
CJ, we love you, bro.
yes, sir.
And when we get this third bucket, so once we get the third
You're
bucket,
gonna have to make a travel trip.
bruh. Or we're gonna have to go up to Oregon somehow.
You know what?
I'd love to go to fucking Portland.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
We
It's-
gonna talk.
it's
We gonna
the
talk.
other like known weed
You know what?
source, like Oregon,
I
Washington.
think we need to, when we get to that level of viewers and listeners, whatever,
Yeah.
we should travel and see what our build our. We need to get out of town
No,
cultivists as well. And when we do travel out, we can meet with them and
So
talk
everybody,
growing in their environment. And
if you're listening to this right now,
You heard it
which
first.
you should be once this goes.
come on, now,
Um,
don't get late on the bandwagon.
For all of y'all who follow us, please go to our Spreaker page because this is where we're gonna get
Real.
the
tap.
information that we really need. Spreaker. Shout out to the sideshow in the middle of the street.
I hope they know what they're doing.
Um,
Circles, not corners.
on YouTube, hit that subscribe button,
Yes.
and on Spreaker,
Where's the smoke?
subscribe and follow.
Where's smoke?
Smoke.
Wait, where
Smoke.
can they leave
I
comments
want to burn that
at?
roach.
They can leave comments on Spreaker. They can leave comments on YouTube. They can leave comments
IG,
on Instagram
Facebook.
for
You
us.
hear that, people? Leave comments with your questions, where you're located at, what city.
Please, we'd
what
love to
state,
hear where our followers are
and
from.
then,
We
you know,
take
we'll be able
messages,
to
we
take
take questions, we'll address
questions.
everything. Any situation you may
Q&A.
feel. Yes, we can
Right.
do quick.
Yo,
Q&A.
check this out. We want to get to the point of where we do a What Are We Doing Live.
We're gonna have to hold this up
To where we get
It's loose.
to where we're in your city, your local comedy club, bar, lounge, dispensary, club, whatever you want to call it. Shit, if you book us for the right amount at somebody's house and
we
host
got you.
it, you know what I'm saying? We want
We
to sit
got
in
you.
your backyard and you want to have 50 folks over
You know what?
and
Talk.
If you just throwing a
What
little
are we
shindig,
doing
you
live?
feel me, and you wanna have it, you want us to come host, or you feel me, and jump on the cast and really chop it up with us and let us pick your brain a little bit, please. We welcome all.
now. So
Shout out to Smoke.
Smoke, we're about to get down. The smoke is the perfect doobie killer, as we have noticed. It is a straight.
Hold it upwards, the roach will fall.
It is a straight hole.
Yes.
It does not go wide in any part of this chamber.
That is why I'm saying right now you have to hold it upwards because that roach is not fitting in that whole straight hole, but it ain't big enough for that pipe.
But it goes.
It still
straight.
kicks.
It still kicks.
It's
like,
that. You know what? Smoke.
you're
I know
smoking
your
the blunt.
trick. I'm not gonna give it away because I respect it, but I know the trick. It's all in the bowl, Pop.
It's all it. Yo.
all in the bowl.
Sorry, we let it out. That's what we're speculating.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes, we're allowed to. Yeah.
So one of our listeners /
Look at it.
in-house fans.
It's colored.
Yeah, it's starting to get that
See,
brown
we
on
put
the
work
end.
on that too. Yeah. In-house production, folks.
So these are questions that we got from a listener about in-house growing.
One of our local cultivators.
So in a house, how many plants can you have in or outdoor with 2 adults? And I'm guessing this is stemming towards the new Nevada law.
Yes.
Yes.
So we'll get an approximate number on that. And we'll actually go down. We'll actually look this up for y'all. Because it is something that everybody should know.
Yes. And like we said, we do take questions, Q&As, because we do keep in touch with our listeners and we do want to address and educate, as we say. Educate, medicate, levitate, folks.
So
That's why
this,
by the end of the show, we usually gone.
we're
We
real.
start educating our listeners.
But we start
Medicating.
medicating, and then we start elevating,
To that next levitation.
and we start levitating.
Come on, we're trying to reach Cloud 9. Get there with us, please.
So the question is, how many plants can I grow in Nevada? And if you go growing marijuana law,
Come on, Dutchie. You got to sponsor us. You got to do something with us. Come talk.
because that Dutch is hitting just right in the smoke.
This marijuana, shout out to Oasis Medical Dispensary. Fine Medical Dispensary. They hooked it up.
So before we get into that question,
Yes.
tell us about your experience over at Oasis.
Okay.
Since
Folks.
we are smoking on some Oasis.
Day 1, July 1st. Pretty late in the afternoon. I go through, buy an eighth of some lavender. They did tax, of course. Hit me for $55. So
But the eighth was what? Base price for the eighth.
it was 45.
So tax is about $10.
About
That's not bad.
not bad at all. Correct.
Yeah, for rec.
For medical card patients, you're still paying 2% tax. So there is a big difference, but you know what? As my bud tender Kama Star, shout out to girl. She hooked it up. Like I was saying, I get home, I open up my
They lighting them 50s out there.
yeah.
Boy. Fireworks is going.
Hey.
Oh,
Out here, you never know.
right. That
Okay.
could be a Draco.
But folks, I opened up my exiting package when I got home to roll up, of course, and a tiny baby spider came running up. Now, mind you, this is day 1, so of course things happen.
Right.
So I kindly hit them on IG. I let them know about a day and a half later they get back to me when they had a chance because all the business they've been
Right.
swamped, no issue. And they get back to me and they say, come through, we'll hook you up with $1 pre-roll. It's good. No purchase even necessary in that. But we went through and we showed them love. And
Right.
hey, I could say with $10 I came out of there with my pre-roll they owed me with a coupon, a free pre-roll, and I purchased a gram of this marijuana,
Nice.
which only came out to like a $2 extra on the 8 because it was $8 a gram. Like
That's
$2
love, though.
Yeah.
That's what. So they're charging.
That's $10 a gram, like I was paying on the street anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, this is, folks. What would you say, like mid-grade?
Okay.
I call it mid-grade. It's still nice,
No, it's nice.
but I give it like mid-grade because there is a lot better. but it has done the trick.
Now, when you say a lot better, are you specifically looking for THC count?
No.
What are you looking for in your experience with cannabis?
Personally, I'm looking for sticky and flavor. And if I could find it, which is hard unless they're really, really delicate with their grows, the real crystally looking frostiness.
Right.
Off top. But if I can't find that stickiness, how wet, sticky it looks, while one is cured, and I want to smell and be able to taste what I'm going to be smoking off smell. If I could taste that on my tongue, taste buds, like sherbet,
right?
Like we were talking earlier, sherbet. When you smell that, it has that distinct smell, just like Gorilla Glue does, just like Cookies does, just like Granddaddy does, just like OG Kush does. It has that distinct taste, and you know exactly what you're going to be tasting when you smoke just by the smell. Now, I'm not really concerned with if the neighbors 2-3 houses away can smell it. I don't care about loud. I care about my personal taste, the stickiness, because I like to burn slow, and the overall high. THC factor, when I'm going to the club, does take a factor in it, but I'm mainly looking for smell, because I've only been to Oasis so far, and they got these glass containers about probably as big as this 16.9 liter, maybe a little bigger, probably like this.
Okay, so about the size of a 1 liter bottle.
Yeah, thin though, just a glass cylinder with a wooden stick right through the middle of the bud, and you just plop it in there. 2 rubber seals on the top and bottom, and hook it on the wall with the name. And this is their top shelf and mid grades all mixed, and their staff. There's top grade and their staff picks.
Okay.
So
editor's choice.
Yes, but me being the stoner I am with the nostrils I have.
Right.
Shout out to I'm not gonna shout them out, but they enhance my nostrils.
Man,
so let's say that.
Shout out to back in the days.
Yes, Vietnam. So I go up to the glass containers and I can smell. Now, at Oasis, personally, I've seen something that I really want to try. The Gorilla Glue 4.
Nevada's own.
It looks so sticky compared to everything else they had on the wall. But they had Do-Si-Do as well, which looked beautiful purple and orange.
And Do-Si-Do.
And it stood out, folks. I could tell you, there was about, 15, 20 strains on the wall.
Uh-huh.
It stood out from the rest. The rest all pretty much looked the same, green, orange, purple, orange. But this one, it stuck out. Just looking at the buds, I could stand back and it poked out at you like a sore thumb. Like,
oh shit,
Do-Si-Do is looking good, but it's gonna be one of them $55 out the door type of things.
Who on Weed Maps? Somebody's got it for 10.
Do-Si-Do?
Yeah.
For the gram.
10. I think they're pre-rolls.
Okay, pre-rolls. I don't research my pre-rolls. I'm you feel me, usual old school.
See,
roll right out the jar.
And see, I'm halfway old school and I'm halfway.
You keep up on the times.
Well,
I've fallen back personally.
And
that's the awkward thing, folks. Druski's older than me. He's up with it. I've personally fallen back, and I'm a few years under him.
I thank my mom
for
bringing in the computer
early.
I'm talking about when the
I can give it to that because I grew up with that computer era. The last half of my childhood life.
Right.
The first half I was like everybody else. We didn't have no computer, no internet, so I got the best of both worlds.
You still got to go outside and play?
Yeah, football in the middle of the street, tackle on the asphalt.
God,
car came by, hey, out the street.
You're right.
And then I grew up with, when I was 15, locked myself in the bedroom for a year straight and made nothing but beats and Fruity Loops. So I grew up and fucking with computers, and I grew up feeling like old school. So I got the best of both worlds. I'm just trying to initiate that type of shit into my kids, and with this new age and generation, I got to get up on the times because it's a whole different world nowadays.
That is true. Somebody's got it for 10. It's not Blum.
Blackjack Collective. I seen they had some popcorn buds at a very reasonable price.
Yeah, there are
140 ounce.
Yeah,
For popcorn.
for popcorn.
Yeah, and no, Acres. They had on Wii Maps 140 for popcorn on, I forgot what it was, Asteroid or something.
Huh.
Ooh, neighbors is lighting them off.
So yeah, somebody's going hard.
I congratulate them.
I want to try the Baby J's.
That's pretty much what we just had. Oh, that's a pre-roll pretty much. It's Flow. They call it Flow, but it's pretty much baby buds. And it's awkward. They know a lot about their bud as bud tenders, but they don't when you go in there with street slang. Even the slightest. No, folks.
What kind of collective doesn't know street slang?
Look, I go in there, and I ask this guy, I can't remember his name. He's in Oasis, though. I asked the girl. It's two bud tenders that they had to ask each other. I asked this girl. She said she didn't know what Baker's Batch was. And now, folks, I didn't know what a Baker's Batch was till I looked it up on Weed Maps. So I just hit them with that to see if they knew what.
Oh, you were testing?
I was testing.
Tested them.
So I said Baker's Batch. See if they with their own lingo. See what popped up. She didn't know what that was. So I said shake. She's like, I don't know. Let me go ask. And she went and asked the guy who originally had started to tend to me in the beginning until I sidetracked myself and he had other customers.
Right.
And she asked him, and he was like, no, we used to, but not no more. Not at the moment. So it was funny to see somebody who didn't know what was going on. But she definitely knew how to get my order in order, straightened out, and everything. She was great.
They're not.
She was great. I can't
lie. They're .8s for $8 at Jordan.
Okay.
Dosito pre-rolls.
I'll still do it. That's 2.4s. That's some fire. Hey, but you know what?
And you know me, I like paper, so I'll actually take that.
The end of the month. 28. We got 20 days.
Uh-oh.
Countdown, folks.
Uh-oh.
Because I know I'm going to forget. I do every year.
We need to get...
Oh, we gonna plot the night before.
Yeah.
We're gonna plot the night before.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to ride it up and then come down.
Yeah.
So we gotta.
So folks, if you wanna
throw some suggestions of strains,
participate in anything, I don't know what's going on yet. We trying to make something happen, something new, something different. Who knows?
Infused
anything and everything.
Gorilla Glue number 4 pre-roll.
Infused
$18.
Infused with what?
That's
Gorilla Glue oil or wax in the pre-roll with the Gorilla Glue nugs.
That because they have got Skunk number 1, Ghost OG, Gorilla Glue.
I love the flavor of that.
Those
that distinctness, just like sour diesel.
Those are $18.
Yeah.
Then they have Cavi cones. And raspberry grape.
Seeing as this is what I think. Seeing as we have up to an ounce recreational,
bruh,
we should just flavor the fuck out on grams or 2 grams of whatever, and just flavor it out, smoke session it out,
all pre-roll and go. Give me one of everything.
Nah.
Hold on.
We're
still under our limit.
We'll get some king size from the shop and some wraps. And we'll mix it up and do that because their pre-rolls, their crutches are long.
Well, because they're using now,
of course. But see,
because they're using
you know me. I feel robbed.
They're using king size cones.
Yes.
When they should be using 1 1/4.
Exactly, and they're not doing that.
If they're using 1 1/4,
the crutch would be smaller.
Marketing wise, you go, okay, yeah, I got that's a full blade. You know what I'm saying? You can at least justify that hoe.
This is Oasis we're speaking of. This is what we have, folks.
But
we're speaking 100% real on it.
Down talking it.
We're just being real about it.
I'm coming from now.
Just seeing.
For the folks who don't know this,
yes,
I've gone to school. I went to the Wharton School of Business. I went to Curtin University. University, British Columbia, and I've also gone to the College of Southern Nevada, all for business-related things. Business, marketing, analytics and trends, engagement. So I see that, and I saw it when it came out of the tube. And I said, they're using a king-size cone.
Yes. And it just
Even
makes
if
it
they
look
were
awkward.
going to pre-roll that much.
You remember that
roll it into
picture
a
on
regular
Instagram? It said if a cone was a Monday.
Yeah.
Folks,
That's
it
what
looks exactly like
yo,
that. Just
pre-rolls look like Mondays.
stuffed. It just stuffed.
Yeah.
It wasn't loose, it was stuffed. But they call that their flow, FLO.
So
That's
that was
pretty
flow
much
in a
shake
pre-roll.
or baby bud of most likely top grade.
There's a strain called flow.
There is?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure about that. But it's either the baby bud of it or the shake of it.
Okay.
Because as you can tell, it's only 10%. It's not very strong.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming it's baby bud. But being as
Popcorn
it tastes,
nugs.
yeah.
Probably.
Or
Baby buds.
If they really sell top shelf of that eventually, it might be top shelf shake
I take top shelf shake though.
all day.
All day.
Like, it won't give you a headache. It's top shelf.
Hell no.
It's grown right.
And
We used to
it's
back
not
in the day, top
immature
shelf,
shake.
Purple.
Like that immature shake is now turned into compost. It's
Yeah.
getting reused, hopefully.
This is fresh, crystally shake looking like the bud shake.
Oh yeah, this is the trimming.
That's the
Ooh.
fresh. It's what it tastes like. It's just been packaged for a minute. But
Now, see, and
now,
that's the
hold
problem.
on.
That's the problem that I have. That's the problem that I have. Is that the package date is always like a month after.
Now we've had that problem with Trike.
And
Check the package date on the House of Herbs. Because I fucked with them before. I forgot from which club. But on their cherry pie and their honey bread. And
Okay.
the honey bread
harvest date.
tasted like honey bread itself, but it was stale. It tasted like stale honey bread. So I'm not sure if it was just packaged a good distance
Oh
apart.
wow! Now that's a short pass. To final test date, it was only 14 days, 2 weeks
Oh, beautiful.
from harvest.
That's the Dutchie we just burned. That's that Harawana.
That's why that tastes so good.
Yes.
That shit was fresh. Ha ha! Warning: this product may have intoxicating effects and may be habit forming.
Hold on.
And maybe what?
Habit forming.
Check out the old school rifle.
Ooh!
Where's the
with the BAM sticker on it.
Oh, it fell off. I used to have a may cause dizziness effects on this from the medical label.
Nice.
It fell off though. I gotta put new. But yeah, here's Flo.
Yeah. So you got. Ooh.
Actually, here. You see that one?
Flow.
This one has info.
There it is.
I don't know where the sticker one on that was.
See, like this one. Now this one's been sitting for a while,
Yes.
but at least
How
from
long?
harvest to final test date was 2 days.
Okay, but from package till purchase, how long was that? Because I actually didn't look at that.
Well, it's
They
what,
usually
July?
have it on there.
July
how,
4th.
when they packaged it.
July 4th, purchase today.
4 months.
4 months.
4 months.
It's not bad though for 4 months. I've had drier and for quicker. Now you remember
But-
the
Yeah, because
you did
they
look
keep
at
it
the
in
House of Herbs
humidifier,
ones I
right?
had before, the
Keep it in
purple, the big
humidity,
purple container for the
thing.
eighth, the black top. Those were packaged
Now, was this
2 months apart, and they were really dry.
Huh.
That shit almost broke down to like dusty. But that was
That's
a different
because
club.
the humidity in the room.
And it was a different club. That was not Oasis, folks. I don't remember
But
who it was.
as we're starting to figure out in our own grow projects,
Yes,
humidity
it's a big factor.
huge.
That's why I see why the stickiest shit I've had in my personal life
That's-
is Colorado.
Bruh.
Indoor basement grow.
I'll tell you how much work the smoke put in.
Man.
Okay? So I get got to be at least, I think, a little bit over a gram, like 1.3.
Okay.
Putting in work on the smoke.
Yeah.
Now, my house is now humidity cooled,
Yes. Swamp cool.
and I've noticed the bud is
With a little extra
sticky. Little bit
Yeah, a little
stickier.
extra, like dew kind of.
Right.
Like dry dew almost.
Like it had its fluffiness back.
Yes. Like full bodied.
Yeah, like it got,
Yes.
but it got sticky
Now I've seen the pictures of the purple grenade.
so far.
I love it. Not only have the leaves just bulked the fuck out,
Did you see that?
it
root
has
growth?
it has growth, and the growth just has me like when this bitch shoots up, it's looking like it's on steroids,
Bruh.
muscle beach steroids, just
Bruh,
pumping iron.
that's
Pelican Bay muscle, like
That was the
it's gonna be holding some weight.
that's the Nectar for the Gods
Yes.
seedling regimen.
Hold on. Who?
Nectar for the Gods nutrients provided to us by our great friends and mentors. CJ, we love you. Rainman,
Mostly
Facebook,
ain't
and my
safe.
So
Mostly safe 8. Excuse me, in the alcohol.
mostly safe 8, but
IG.
that girl, I was hitting it just with the seedling fed the nutrient water twice a day.
Okay.
And I noticed it kind of stopped. It grew, but I knew from my last grow, I didn't want root bound problems. I knew the leaves were already kind of shooting out past the thing, so I said it's time to transfer really fast.
Yes.
And so I already had the 3-gallon smart pot
Yeah. Ready to go.
in its environment already, taking
Correct.
in slowly amounts of water because I was watering it in there with the
Okay.
LED light, and that's what was providing it. It was in the LED bucket from seed,
Yes, I saw that.
truly from seed,
Yes.
like
Cup on
LED
top
light,
of the dirt with the bottom
Yeah.
cut out. Yeah.
bruh. So I lift
Yeah.
up the cup, and there's roots coming out the
I
slits
saw.
of the bottom of the cup.
I saw.
I had to grab my phone and do it again for the camera. That's what everybody else saw. That was me pulling it up again. Like literally, I pulled it and I
Yeah.
felt the. I was like, "Oh shit!" And I looked down and there's two. There. All right, roots are like your speaker wire
Okay,
right here.
red blacks.
Old school, like $10 stereo red blacks.
Yeah.
Heat game, actually RCA, so we're gonna give this $50 stereo red blacks. But if you put them together, the roots coming out the bottom of my cup were that thick.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that broke off. They were still hanging. So I split open the cup. There's roots just poking out of all the soil everywhere.
It's ready to
Unlike
grow.
the CFL grow.
It's ready to grow.
And then when I popped off the bottom, there's a coil of 3 roots going around, goes around, and then it starts crawling out of the bottom of the cup. It actually circled around itself twice.
Okay.
The bottom roots,
Yeah.
and those were like
Trying to grow.
Those were
Trying
ones
to
trying
find
to,
more space.
Yeah.
yeah, they were trying to
Stretch.
shoot,
Trying
and
to
so
go to the
Trying
water.
to stretch.
so I was like right in time.
Yeah.
Because it was going into the moist soil that was under the cup. And so I busted it open, being careful, of course. Prepped the soil with pH water, and then a douse of the seedling nutrients, so it kind of cut it in half.
Yeah.
Prepped the soil with that, and then popped her in. Now today's Tuesday. That was two days ago now,
Oh, it's got some stretch, right?
and already
Yeah.
it's found herself.
I say give it till Friday when we podcast again. That motherfucker have stretch on it.
Friday, I already think I'm going to have to top it and start training.
Yeah. It's gonna stretch a lot with the new all the new room it has. It's just gonna love it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to top it and pop it down to where it comes out like a wide like a stick,
Okay.
just a T in the ground,
Yeah.
and have all the growth come out from the sides, come out, and then just come towards the light.
Okay.
But I already, by the way I want to train it, it's going to be a short, stalky plant. And if and then by the time we want to flip the flower, we should have our flower bucket.
Yes.
Pop it in that 185 water.
Yeah.
Spacer up. Pop the LED spacer in that bitch. Boost yield.
Yep.
And I'm almost hesitant to tell myself I'm going to ditch the CFL build. I'm just going to ditch the CFL lid. Keep that build, but she's going LED.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I've seen it for myself. Just, there's no stretching. You pull it out and actually see
Not
it in
till
the
it's
light.
necessary.
Yeah, like it didn't stretch until it wanted.
Had no choice to.
Yeah.
Go.
Now it's like, okay, I can grow now.
Yeah.
And so that along with the nutrients, oh yeah. Yeah, we're getting the legal amount
Yes.
plus out of that plant.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
And then we're going to have another one, hopefully Shermantha here. Sherbertha.
Yes.
But if we can get Sherbert in the LED train, bruh,
Taste session.
bruh, I'm telling you. And then we still have Wicked Purple Haze
Yes.
and Marmalade.
For those who don't know what that is, let them know.
So from Oasis Cultivations,
Yes.
we have 3 strains. One that you know of right now, aka the Purple Grenade, which is growing so lovely. But then we also have 2 more Granddaddy Purple cross-strain variations that we're going to be growing as well.
Okay.
So, Oasis has told us that they've, this is where I really want to do another build, but I don't know how many spacers we'll need, so that's why I'm saving these buckets.
Okay.
We have access
Yes.
to a full plant from a grower. We just gotta let them know when we're ready for it. So that being said, plus we'll have our own grow op. That being said, plus we're working on some things to
Yes.
keep us medicated at all times.
Yes.
Folks, this is where we were supposed to be forever.
Yes.
Like, nobody was supposed to be deprived of cannabis.
Never. This should have never
This-
been at all. And they knew that.
If-
If they held that patent.
Now, this,
Greasy
if
bitches.
you do it right, and you can set yourself up perpetually. So if you can put out the upfront cost to get a Spacebucket built for you from either our sponsor or coming soon, like we said, Elevated Gardens.
Yes. Very true.
We will be working on providing patients or
Those
people
in
who
need.
want to
Those in
follow by the laws and live 25 miles away from a dispensary and choose to have 6 plants. Now, you can only grow 6 at a time. You can have 12 in your possession.
Yes.
Now, 12 in your possession. That's where it gets funny. Where does the law define 12 plants. Not growing.
It's not that they're 12 plants not growing. You can have them growing because they're technically hemp until they produce flower. So until
I
they
can
produce
have
flower,
6 in flower, and I can have 6 in veg. There it is.
12 plants, 6 flower, period.
Duh.
That way,
Yeah, because
you have a constant
until it
rotation of
matures,
medication for those out of distance of.
Right. If you're out of distance of a
dispensary or
dispensary, I would take advantage of that. 6 in
Constant rotation,
flower,
you're good.
6 in veg, and if you're running LED, if you put out that cost
Yes.
and got, oh my gosh, and went LED,
Yeah.
just me personally, you've done yourself a favor.
Yeah, you probably spend. You should guarantee to spend way more on the club than ever in your life.
And
Than you
then
would
Right.
going outside the
But
25 miles.
that
Yes.
amount of money, even if you go and you purchase 3 space buckets from us,
Yes.
if you do 3 and you just
Yeah.
have a perpetual grow,
Yeah.
you're not going to run out.
Never.
And it gives you the chance to
As long as you keep your
grow
energy
one.
going, folks.
Yeah, but it's not
Still
going
the
to.
neighbor's power.
But it's not going to really do that much of a dent in your power bill in the long run.
Yeah.
Like, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Especially if you have a perpetual grow growing. You save more money with a 3 grow system than you ever will spending at a club, on the street.
Yeah.
If you can get an average of 2 ounces per plant,
Yes.
you've got 1 in seedling stage, you have 1 flowering, and then you have 1 in veg, and you have 1 in flower. You're technically keeping all your laws safe. You're actually under the limit.
Yeah.
But
Which
you
is
will,
fine.
you as an individual,
Yeah.
if it's like me, my old lady don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know if other baby mamas smoke, but actually I know one of my baby mamas smoke. But even then, 2 ounces per plant,
Per yield.
per yield.
Yeah.
And if you're constantly growing, you're doing a month in veg, flip to flower, however long that's going to take you.
Yeah.
That's another 2 months, 3
If
months.
you're truly medicating, you will never run out.
Right. You know what I'm
If
saying?
you're just like
Now,
the rest of us just trying to get high at times.
if you're Joe Blow
I'm
Stoner,
running. Yeah.
you're going to run through that.
Yeah.
But
Happy 4th, folks.
we're going to cut this one short for you guys.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
We're going to go medicate. And we're going to enjoy the rest of this 4th of July. We wanted to say thank you for listening. Happy 4th of July.
Thank you for tuning in and showing love all these weeks, and with the sidecast with Druski's Spacebucket Grow and the side show in the background, and
Somebody's really getting it in with the sideshow.
yeah, matter of fact, we probably
Yo, we got to go.
we gotta go catch this real quick.
Holla at you folks. This your boy,
We
Big
gotta go
Druski.
find this. They really turn it.
Yeah, somebody's really going out.
Take that.
And we're out.
Oh, they want to stop now.
As soon as we end the
Ain't that
podcast,
bitch?
they want to stop the sideshow. That's some hoe shit. Folks,
Oh, no, don't get scared.
thanks for tuning in. This is your boy Druski.
It's Stax 510.
And this is What Are We Doing? The Independence Day Special.
Yes.